So it's been a long time coming, and I've been off the vlog for around a month, I think, around a month. Yeah, that makes sense. It's about the time I started on my diet. So the diet has basically been a lifestyle change as well as a diet change, which meant or which means that basically I've changed what I'm eating, and I've also made some fundamental changes to my everyday life. One of those changes has been going to bed latest by 10 o'clock. Now we've more or less held that. And one of the consequences of this has actually been that the time I usually spent to edit and publish the vlog has gone because it takes a lot of time, and I had to fight that. So this is me just kind of sharing something. I want to give it a shout out to everyone who's actually watched the vlog. I really, really appreciate you taking the time to watch each and every episode, or whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter if you watch every episode. At least you're taking time to watch something, and to me, that means the world. And this is me trying to share my appreciation for you, all you viewers that actually took the time to watch it. Right now, I have been listening to the Daily Stoic every day that I've driven into work. I've had a few recordings, but they never really made it. Because the motivation had gone and it didn't make any sense. So let's see how things change. I've learned a lot from this experiment. I want to do a write-up on this, about the things I've learned, specifically in regards to. One thing is an obvious thing, which is Stoic philosophy. Being introduced to the concept of not allowing yourself to, react in an emotional way and be completely overwhelmed by your emotions. And that's been a huge thing. It's been a huge thing when it comes to my personal self, how I've reacted to things, and it's a huge thing when it comes to how it's actually played out in my day-to-day life. As a father, as a husband, as a software developer, as a team lead, and as a friend. Right? So a lot of things have happened, and yeah. So what I'd like to do is just say, what does I want to do? What do I want to do? What I want to do is say, it's been awesome. I've loved it. I've loved having this opportunity. We've gone through about a month, which is like the first 30 chapters is the first month. And that's been really, really good. That's really good for clarity, for perspective. This month has been all about emotions. I can't really remember if I actually put out any of the emotion episodes before I stopped. Okay, so I want to give this season a proper ending. This is part of the proper ending, and what I want to do is actually I'm going to pick out some of the most important themes from this month, and I don't have anything ready right now, but from the top of my mind, to the top of my head, some of the most important themes. Basically, have I actually learned anything? One of the most important themes. Listen. Listening. Hearing what's actually coming in towards you without judgment. Non-judgmental listening. Secondly, pure intentions. understanding understanding where you're applying your actions, why you're applying your actions, right? Are you applying your actions based on good, bad, false intentions? Where are you? Putting filters in your mind to actually filter out negative thoughts, filter out things that don't matter. Focusing on what's in your control. What is close enough to you that you both care about and can change? Because this has been huge. Caring about things which are outside your control, it's life changing. It's life changing to be able to recognize this is something, even though I have opinions on, it's not something that can change. I can learn from afar. I can learn from that episode. I kind of figure out this is what's happening. This is something I wouldn't do in my own, for myself. I learn from the situation and apply that to myself, but not be so engaged that it's something I want to spend a lot of time on. And I felt this. Yeah, let's not go into that, but important, right? Getting things out of your way. Another thing, understanding where we're spending time and effort. Are the things you're doing out of habit, which are not good for you? And again, based on the power of habit, at least 40% of our day is run on pure habit, pure habits. 40% of your day, your thought reactions, okay, why are vacations so good? Why are breaks so wonderful when you take time off work? It's because you're breaking out of habits. It's not the fact that you're taking time away from work. It's not the fact you have a lot of time to do other things. It's because you're forced to change your habits. Now imagine you bring that into your everyday life. Imagine you bring the mindset that, I'm going to purposefully do things. And you may be doing the same things, but you're thinking, you're reflecting, this is something I am choosing to do now because it's right for me. Instead of just, having the third cup of coffee, getting up in the morning, at 6:30 in the morning, you're like up at 7:45, you're out the door, instead of that precision and habit, though, I mean, they're good size and bad size, but if you just wait another 5 minutes and you just listen to your youngest say something before he left or she left, maybe there's a gem there which you wouldn't have seen if you just left out the door. Or maybe just, being able to say goodbye in a good way. You leave at the same time, but you're present. You realize you need to give a little attention to your wife. Give a little attention to your children. Or husband. Whatever. So that's been another big thing, right? So another one, perspective. Understanding where you're headed in life. Not having that 100% goal, but understanding what drives you. Understanding what motivates you. And this is something which has been gnawing at me. Gnawing. This is something which has been gnawing at me for a long time. Where am I going? What do I want to do? And I haven't figured it out. And it's really, really annoying. One thing I've realized, though, is there are several things which I am doing, which I love, I really enjoy. And it's about what I've been doing. I've been diving in and going all in on something, right? I'm figuring out a part of myself, which is I love going all in into something. And it's easy to go all in. What's hard is to hold back a little bit. Not go all in, but actually just do enough to move yourself forward towards something and give yourself time to do something else. Example, while I was vlogging, while I had the vlog, I didn't do a single blog post. Another example, while I was vlogging, I went out running once or twice. So my food, everything slipped. So figuring out that cadence of doing enough to move myself forward, do something every day, or every other, I mean, whatever that cadence is, do something every day which is push me in one direction. So the vlog, things which are coming up have taken a lot of time. Example is the NDC talk, which I've applied for. There are actually other things happening. I've applied for to actually hold the talk at different conferences, and that's also demanding a lot from me. And this is what's been taking a lot of my mind, a lot of my time, and just being able to sit down and reflect on what I want to share, what I want to dig into what my content is, right, and dig into that and prepare something awesome. All right. So I'm not sure if I'm going to release this because I just wanted to vlog something on the phone, just to record a video, to say hi, I'm alive. Hopefully I'm looking good. I don't know if you guys can see this. I've gone down almost 8 kilos. I've been running. I'm back to a decent pace. Nothing like how it used to be with my stamina and everything. It's not like Casey Neistat had this awesome picture on Twitter just a few minutes, an hour ago or something. It was like, whoa, I'm not at that pace. It's like a 42 minute for 10K. Great pace. But in general, I'm feeling really optimistic. Really, having my health in check is such a powerful thing. And obviously, it's spring. The sun's out. It's a good time. And I think it's really important to, another thing about Stoic philosophy is that we talked about is the weather shouldn't affect how we're feeling. But when you feel the sun shining down, that's D vitamins straight in your body. It's so powerful, so good. Use that, and so I'm using the positivity which is naturally around me. I'm applying my own positivity, and I'm looking for ways to build up my cadence on multiple fronts. Multiple fronts pulling in the same direction. Now this is the thing, right? I need my health. I need to engage my mind. I just need to do something outside of work. I need something to be for my own. And I want to share things. I want to document my journey. So again, let's finish this thing. Thanks for watching the PAVLOG. I'm marking the first season as over. I'll be back, some form or the other. At least that's my intention. So this is just me saying thank you, bye-bye. Follow the blog. Follow my personal blog and follow my blog on Coding with Empathy. There's things going on which I wanna again. It's all about building up cadence. It's all about starting small again. I'd love for you guys to just follow me there. Get me on Twitter. Oh, new thing. Yes, Mastodon. Have you guys seen Mastodon? Really cool, federated Twitter-ish network. Social network built up of many instances. You can host your own instance. It's completely, it's open. And how to describe this? I'm not good at describing this. But basically, each instance can feed into a shared federated timeline or not, based on your needs. So you can have a closed private instance, or you can have your own personal instance, which is pushing things out. And the whole point is, you decide. And seems like a really powerful thing. 500 character limit on toots, which like they're called. And there's such a positive vibe there. It's more about conversations, meeting people, connecting, and being able to be you. I like that. Now let's see if it actually sticks and actually becomes something strong enough to knock Twitter off its feet. And let's see how things evolve. Okay guys, at Pavson, at mastodon.social, if you want to follow me there, it'd be awesome. Have a great day. See you in season 2.